Guys, it's a Cook and the Coach podcast.
I'm Kenny, I'm the cook.
Baeza, I'm the coach. Welcome back, everybody.
We're sipping on the first ever bourbon old fashions that I've ever made. Salute.
Hey, red Solo cups.
I have enough dishware. It's okay. I feel like I need it.
in the show.
We keep it classy. I gotta get the formula down. It's not quite right yet.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red Solo cups. I have enough silverware and dishware in my apartment for a single guy in a quarantine, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what you were. You were a single guy alone in your studio apartment. So.
Slowly losing my mind. So I have decided I just need to get more shit. It's come to that point.
Has your plant collection grown more? I feel like every time I come, you're like, you have like another plant, or your plants have just like grown more.
They've been growing. I'll show one off. So the answer is no. I don't have any new ones, but the propagations have been doing very well. I'm positive.
I don't know if I believe you.
Bro, you might be noticing. All right, I'll just.
Most people refer to like having too many cats. You refer to having too many plants.
For sure. So this is one. This leaf just grew up. It's a different color than the rest. This one just happened. I have a ton of plants, all in various jars and mason jars and shit. And all of these, I'll show it for the camera if you can kind of see. It'll be kind of hard to see, but all of these little vines, like none of those were there before. All these little roots. So it's doing pretty fucking well. So
amazing.
Eventually, I'll actually show the after. So eventually, talking way fucking loud for the mic. Eventually, it will be in something like this, where I then put it. Eventually, it'll be like this, where then I take the water propagation and then just plant it in a nice little pot and have it go like that.
Now, with your plants, I'm wondering, do you see yourself as like a plant parent? Like some people see themselves as like dog or cat parents?
Oh yeah, dude, that's part of my Tinder bio.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. How people think they can be parents or anything other than human beings.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I have it as a joke. I call myself a plant daddy on Tinder.
Why do millennials feel a need to like be a parent for a thing that's not a human being?
Because
I don't understand.
Because we all push off committed relationships with children as far into the future as we can.
Right.
But we still have some nurture instincts. And so it's like, all right, I'll just have a bunch of cats. I'll just have a ridiculous number of plants. That's why I think, right?
I think those people need to go to therapy.
Oh, I'm in therapy.
I know you're in therapy.
They have
pointing.
Bro, she was encouraging my plant use.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think people who
but
reverse
honestly
that
probably
need some
keeps
kids.
her in business. That's probably why she's like, oh yeah, buy more plants.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not a healthy cycle.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, how many pothos do you have? You should get more propagations. I think you need more.
See, she's hustling you.
You need a plant wall.
Your therapist is hustling you.
You need another light fixture just to hang, just to keep those plants nice and strong.
This is unbelievable.
You're right, dude. I'm getting swindled.
You're being hustled by your therapist.
By my fucking therapist.
By your fucking
never
therapist.
knew. Dude, you're right. I had never thought
I'm right
of it.
on.
I'm saying you're right. I had never thought of it that way. God damn.
Should we hop into our cook's kitchen and coach's corner real briefly? Just update people what's going on.
Dude,
you had a state fair thing, right?
So, the state fair thing wasn't a food related thing. But so for Kenny's kitchen, I have just a quick food recommendation. So do you know that Italian restaurant Mucci's? There's one in Minneapolis and one in St. Paul. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. Never been, but
I've never been like to eat there, but the kitchen that I work for, we've been like going place to place, kind of cooking almost like commissary style, like cooking out of different places. And so we've been at Mucci's in Minneapolis recently, and I got there to work and they had this plate of these beautiful donuts. And I was like, oh, what are these? And they're like, oh, the baker for Mucci, or the baker that bakes at Mucci's is here this morning, and they left some stuff for us. And I was like, what? The donuts aren't Italian. They're like, no, but they do this special thing. It's called I wrote it down. What is it called? It's called a doskit. So it's a donut mixed with a biscuit.
okay.
So you have like the flaky buttery layers that you would have in a biscuit.
Yeah.
But in sweet donut form. And it's weird, but dude, they were fucking good.
Will it make your mouth dry like a biscuit would?
No, great question. No, at least the one I had, not at all. It was great.
Because I'm not gonna lie, biscuits, meh.
I know.
If they're like
Agreed.
done like the top notch biscuits, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But like most biscuits, it's like I'm just eating something to make my mouth dry. You know what I mean?
Biscuits and gravy. It's like you need like the
You need
liquid,
it.
and if you
You
don't,
do.
it's agreed. Most biscuits are just like they just make your mouth a fucking Sahara.
But a biscuit that's sweet, that intrigues my
Oh yeah,
my
dude.
interest.
Yeah. And you had the little glaze on it. So this is what I found. I was like, oh my god, they're doing these. That's sick. And then my chef was like, oh yeah, they actually. This is like a special that they do on the weekends, and every weekend they're like sold out, and there's a line like waiting like early morning just to get them.
Really?
Never heard of them before, and it's like
I need
close
to
to my
try this.
neighborhood. Dude, you should definitely
I
check
need to
it
try
out.
this.
So yeah, if y'all are interested and you're
Cheat
in the
day.
Minneapolis area, bro,
Yeah.
they're fucking good.
I need to try this.
So Mucci's Italian, but yeah, Doskits, they're fucking solid.
Love it, man.
But yeah, you said you had a coach's corner for a little update.
So I'm gonna wait to give my update about my personal like powerlifting, like what training looks like. I'm gonna give another week or two to like to actually have a better feeling what I'm gonna be doing. So I gave an outline a couple episodes ago, but I'll come back to that in a couple weeks. But what I do want to announce, and what's been announced on social media, is I've joined this group in Minneapolis called Resolute Fitness, and I am signing on as one of their new trainers. So I will be taking on some personal training clients, a couple in person, a couple online. Just starting a little small because football season and football takes over my life during the next couple of months.
For sure.
But as the winter comes along, I'll be taking on hopefully a couple more clients here and there, and yeah, I'm excited to be joining them and start a new chapter with them. So,
Dude, congrats, man.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just remembering this. This wasn't the state fair thing I wanted to say, but I also did the pull-up thing at the
Oh my
Marines
God.
pull-up thing. I tried it out.
I did it too, and I regret it.
You said you got 20.
Yeah, but like without a scapula to use.
But dude, I did 10, and
with-
I was proud, bro. I got
like
10 in.
I think the most I've done in one sitting was like 33 or something like that.
Okay.
Like fully healthy. And that was a while ago.
That's good.
But like I don't know.
How much do you weigh?
Right now, like 210.
When you were doing the 33 or whatever.
About probably closer to 200.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I did 10 at 160, which is like a
That's
lot
good.
less. Dude, not
Yeah.
bad.
No,
I
10's good.
could
10
not have done that like 6 months ago. It's been one of the main things I've been doing for working out.
If you're doing in your 20s, you should be able to do 10.
Agreed.
Like you shouldn't be able to like rip it out like forever, but like I feel like baseline for like
Yeah.
an average healthy male should be 10.
And by the way, these were not cheats. These were not no kipping. I literally went all the way down and all the way up for all 10.
Well,
No cheating at all.
I know. Throw respect to my CrossFit community. Kipping isn't technically cheating. There is technique and lat development that is used during a kipping. It's just it is somewhat easier, but it also involves more technique. I'm not going to.
Fair enough.
Defend my CrossFit community.
I won't
defend them.
debate that. I'll just say that the Marines wouldn't have counted it.
No. They don't play with that.
Yeah,
No.
I tried to get an
Dead
11th and I
hang.
started to like those
Dead hang.
knees started to come up and they were like
Yeah, that doesn't count.
But I will say it was enough to get them to try to enlist me.
Did they really?
Well, yeah, they were like, so you did enough to get a lanyard. Would you like a lanyard? And I'm too fucking agreeable, dude. I said yes. And then I was making small talk and she's like, have you ever thought about being in the Marines? I was like, dude, I said the stupidest fucking thing ever.
What did you say?
She was like, have you ever thought about joining the Marines? And I was like, not really. You in the Marines? At the Marine booth! What is
As
Yeah.
the Marine recruiter.
Yeah.
If you're in the Marine.
And then she's like, yeah, I am. Dude, it was so stupid. And I was just waiting for the lanyard that I didn't want. Oh, it's so dumb. Oh my God. I felt like such an idiot after. I was like,
Now,
why?
in the moment, were you like genuinely like, asking? Like, did you like not like make the connection?
It was just-
was it a big like brain fart, or were you just like that
was
dumb
mo-
in a moment?
I mean, objectively, I knew that they were in the Marines, but I guess it was just like a making conversation and not even really thinking.
Yeah.
Just like saying stupid shit.
You were saying a line you said before in different contexts.
It was almost like I was having a conversation with anybody and had no regard for who they were. Because I was just preoccupied about having to wait and get a lanyard I didn't want. And so literally anyone could ask me like, have you ever thought about being in the Marines? Like, and I'd be like, oh no, dude,
No.
but like, wait, you're not in the Marines, are you? But after I'd done the pull-ups.
You asked
So
the Marine
stupid.
recruiter
Oh.
if they're in the Marines.
Dude,
I
so
love it.
fucking dumb.
I love it. I
It
love
was
it.
so dumb. And literally, man, I felt bad too because I was like, I don't want this lanyard. And so like I walked down like 10 booths and just set it down on like one of the like the top part of the booth or whatever and just kept going. It's a problem.
Love it.
Dude, it is embarrassing.
If you want to follow us on social media, you could do so at TikTok at Cook and Coach. Instagram is at Cook and Coach Pod. And then YouTube.com/The Cooker and the Coach. You can find us there. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Send some comments in the comments section. Share it to friends. Share a clip. We really appreciate it, guys. Now back to the show.
The other state fair thing,
you got?
and this is really just an anecdote. It's not really a story, but so I like worked at the state fair and we would get these like breaks where we would just go explore. Mm-hmm. And after my shift, actually, I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, I haven't really got to check this out much yet. And so I was walking around and just in my work clothes. And anyways, I heard this, like, these people like a ways back. And this guy who was like, Chad! Chad! And his friends were like, Chad! And I'm like, and I'm like looking, I'm like, they couldn't be yelling at me. Like, I don't know anybody here. And so I like keep walking. They're like, Chad! And they're like getting louder. And then I turn around and I'm like, no. And then they're like, no, you look back. No, Chad! And they're trying to get my attention. And then I actually look back and they're like, hey, oh, you look just like our friend Chad. And I was like, sorry, man. And I just like kept going. It was really weird. Just a little anecdote. I thought that was very odd.
What were you wearing?
Just work clothes. So literally just like, I was wondering afterwards, I was like, were they calling me a Chad as a joke?
Here's the thing. If in very like specific circumstances with like very specific clothing, you could look like a Chad.
You think so? I don't know if I have those qualities.
You don't, but I feel like from a distance, you could be deceiving.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I was literally just wearing like the t-shirt that they gave me and shorts and then just black running shoes. That's it. And a hat. And a hat that was backward.
The hat does it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because that was the thing, man. It was afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have just been saying I was a Chad as a joke, or they were looking, or they actually thought I was afraid. Because then I was like, I literally don't know which one it was. You think they were calling me a Chad?
I hope so.
Weirdly, I kind of hope so too, but I've never thought that was a thing I would even really be.
Because I know you. You don't have any Chad qualities, and you don't strike me as a Chad at all. But from a distance, someone who doesn't know you at all, if you dress a certain way with the backwards hat, I could see it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like I have too much of like a lanky, preppy vibe, even from a distance.
But the preppy vibe is usually the Chad vibe.
I thought the Chad vibe was more of like a athletic type vibe.
A jock?
Kind of more jock-esque, yeah.
A jock could be preppy, though.
I guess. I don't know. That's interesting, man. I'd never... Because
I see it.
That's... I guess maybe...
Guys, if you see Kenny in the streets, just call him a Chad, all right? Just for fun. Just do it.
Bro, you know what I'm here for? John Mulaney impregnating the
Is this story real?
Yeah, it's real.
I don't,
He went on Seth Meyers and said it. It's a real thing. He's been in. He went to rehab twice. He got out of rehab, and post divorce, and he met Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn, and yeah, I guess they had met before, and now they're. I don't know if they're engaged or just baby daddied up, but yeah, it's a real thing. Watch the interview. There's no way it's a bit, dude.
Is this real?
He almost like cried saying it. It was like it wasn't a bit.
Do you see the TikTok I sent you about John Mulaney knocking up Olivia Munn? And how there's a whole conspiracy about how she's getting back Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Love that.
Because of the Chicago Bears Green Bay Packers rivalry.
Yeah.
Which would be truly what a chess move.
But Aaron Rodgers hates the Packers now, so I don't think he cares.
I mean,
and he's married to Shailene Woodley.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Fucking...
What's her name?
Shailene Woodley. Divergent girl.
What?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
I don't even know.
Lashane Woodley?
Shailene.
Oh. Shailene.
Look up Divergent.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Yeah. That's her.
He's with her?
Yeah, they're married.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, okay. mean, I don't stuck with Team Olivia, frankly.
Question. So American like celebrity and like pop culture started in America. You could argue like post World War II, right? When like entertainment was like kicking off, and like television was starting, and you had TV.
Probably a little bit before.
And music was more commercialized.
Probably after World War One.
Sure. We'll go with like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Why do we care? Why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Why should I know that Olivia Munn has a baby?
You shouldn't, honestly. The only reason is like you feel like a connection to the celebrities you like. I
don't know these people.
I know, but but don't you though? You kind of do know some of them.
Freshman year of college, I used to spend hours on YouTube watching TMZ videos, just catching up with all celebrities. And after a while, I was like, wait, why do I care about these people's lives? I don't know them.
Agreed. That's a healthy way to be, for sure.
It took me a couple months to realize that, but I had an epiphany. I was like, wait, why do I care? In the moment we're in it, it's like, oh, it's entertaining. There's drama. There's all that. But like, why do we care?
I couldn't give a shit about most tabloid stuff. I only care if it's like
I don't care about people I know on Facebook having babies.
yeah.
Why
That's
do I care
true.
about some movie star, comedian, whatever?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Announce it. God bless, whatever. But why am I invested? If I invested, that there's a problem.
Yeah, you're probably right. I feel like the only ones that I ever care about are if I'm like a big fan of theirs, and if I don't, and you're right, I care more about their news than like half of the Facebook friends that I have.
Why is that? It's ridiculous. Doesn't make sense.
Because I probably think about them more than I think about half of the Facebook friends that I have, most likely. They probably have more of an impact on my life.
That makes sense.
Or like I listen to their album or their voice a lot. Mm-hmm. But no, you're right. It's kind of ridiculous to know anything about it.
I mean, if you're like a super fan of that person, I get it. But like, if I don't even follow them, why is this popping up on my timeline? I don't know.
That's what I hate too.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Oh my god, absolutely, dude.
I don't know.
No, I think the only reason I enjoyed it is like if I really connect with the artist, and then it's like, oh, it just like shades and colors like how I think about them and like why I like them more.
I feel like now if I see someone perform and they walk past me that I'm really into, like a big name person or whatever, or like, I don't know. I feel like every time I see someone famous, now it's like I don't want to go up and say hi.
Yeah.
Because what's my interaction going to do for them?
Oh, dude, nothing.
Right? It's almost
Absolutely
better
nothing.
to like see that person and like let them like...
Let's let them be. But
at the same time, there are people that are
But like what level of famous are you saying though? Like
I don't know.
Just like if you see like an Instagram model, that's one thing. If you see Andrew Schultz, that's another.
Yeah.
And that's by the way, that's a good example where you actually know him.
I don't even know him. But like, I mean, we've met.
You've played basketball with him. You've driven around.
Yeah. And he knows me from the Patreon, so I feel like I could like go up and say hi to him.
So yeah, there's
kind of there. I'm not trying to like be like friends. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I get that.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I might take that back. Because if I'm being honest with myself, there are moments where I'll be like, if I see a celebrity in person that I like really like or that like I'm a big fan of, I will like fangirl a little bit. If I'm being honest with myself.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've gotten better though with being like, oh, that's just so and so, be cool.
You would really scroll through like the TMZ stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I could totally see that.
Not anymore, but like a few years ago.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been serious time. Just
man.
Oh, what's the newest on?
Oh my god, dude. I totally could see that. I have a question for you.
What's up?
How old of a person is too old to fight them physically? At this age, we're 25, right. 26.
I love this question. Obviously, anyone serious citizen, too old.
Yeah. So over 60. So you're saying 65 is the cutoff? You literally
65 is the cutoff.
you get
Also, do they have a weapon?
Ooh, so
Changes things.
It definitely changes things.
If you have a weapon, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You didn't get these hands. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, so if you're 64 and you're not packing, you're gonna fight the person.
Also depends on looks, right?
Sure.
Can I take this person?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever been in a fight before? Do you know
Yeah.
if you have? Like,
I mean, not a lot, but I have before, yeah.
have you been punched in the face before?
Punch in the face, no.
Never have.
I've been punched, but not punched in the face.
Have you ever punched someone or punched someone in the face before?
I've thrown someone across the room.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that. Actually, I know this story.
Yeah,
I never have.
I might have thrown a punch before. I don't remember. Everything went black during that one, but yeah.
I had this interaction at like a liquor store recently, at like a bougie like little liquor store.
Okay.
With an older guy. Literally, I just had a bunch of like simple syrup and all these mixers and shit, and I was too stupid to grab a cart, so I was trying to hold all of them. And
Okay.
it was cold on my arm, and they were so fucking slow, and it was a long line, and we all waited in the line, and then one of the clerks would signal us to go to which register was open. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like going, and just like tunnel vision, like my arm is so cold, I'm just gonna get here. And as I'm like turning the corner into the into the checkout lane,
Yeah.
this old guy, like, I can see him like a fighter jet, like coming in and then swerving out at the last second. And he's like, that was kind of rude. And he said I was rude. And I was like, sorry, buddy. Like, there's a line back there. Like, thanks. But in my head, I was really angry about it. I don't know why. Because he was pissed. He thought I did something rude to him. And
Did you want to fight him?
I did kind of want to fight him. And then the whole drive home, I was like, could I have said something better to him that would have been a better like fight? Did I handle it well? What if things escalated?
How old was he?
I couldn't tell. So he had gray hair. He was shorter than me, so that also made it tough because I was like...
Here's the rule.
Yeah.
If they have gray hair, you can't start it.
I know. You can't
That's the
start
rule.
it.
If they have gray hair, you can't start it. They have to throw the first punch, then you go in.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I was looking at the dude... And I was just thinking about it, dude. I was like, I just was fantasizing. Do you ever have like those fantasies where it's like fight fantasies of like how a fight would go? And this isn't a sexual fantasy. It's literally just like...
Are you sure it's not a sexual fantasy?
Oh, dude, I'm positive. I did not want to fuck that guy.
Are you sure? Because you brought it up.
Oh, man. His gray hair, dude.
Is that your answer, Ken?
Oh, dude, say less. No, dude.
Would you be a top or bottom?
Dude, I feel like I would be... Let me think about that. With a 65-year-old guy who is angry at me.
Yeah. Gray hair.
In that situation, I feel like I would have to be a top. So if I was a bottom and he instigated it, I would feel like he won, you know? And that's just my own hang-ups, but that's how I would feel. I would feel like I would need to be on it because it started with an argument. But I think if we just met under normal pretenses and we had a nice time, I think we would probably, switch it up.
So okay, no. I want to go just a little more further.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's okay. So 65 and up, can't fight them.
Yeah.
Gray hair, they have to start the fight.
Yep.
You can go after him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of other parameters around this.
Okay. Let me think. Any sort of assistance with them walking or like any mobility issues that I don't think you can fight them. Do they need to be able-bodied?
They do. Yeah.
As I said, able-bodied, I was like, is that the term?
This is all under the pretense that they don't have a weapon on them.
Agreed. Yeah, if they have a weapon.
Oh, I don't care if you're a woman, you're 89. You have a weapon on you, I'm throwing hands. I'm sorry. If you're 89-year-old granny, you have a knife in your hand, I'm sorry, I'm fighting you. I don't care.
Oh, you are fighting if they have a weapon. I thought.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like you didn't want to engage.
What?
Wait, but do you have a weapon in that situation?
I don't care.
Dude, you're gonna get shanked. I thought that you were saying.
Not if they're in their 80s.
Okay.
What?
Dude, but I feel like a weapon.
Wait. Wait. Stop. You know that I could take an 85-year-old person with a knife without weapons myself?
What's their wingspan?
Does it matter?
Oh, yeah, dude.
What? Okay, what tall person over 85 have you seen?
That's true. There's not many.
Doesn't matter.
But I'm not that tall, and I got wings of an eagle.
No, you have weird genetics. Okay?
Yeah,
Listen.
I do. No,
You see what I'm saying, though?
But I feel like it's like pretty common knowledge. If someone has a weapon and you don't fight them.
Unless they're coming after me.
You run.
If I'm in a corner.
Okay, if you're in a corner, then you have no choice but to fight.
Well, obviously, if they have a weapon, I'm not going to try to fight them. But if I'm in a corner and I have to fight, I will fight. I'm not going to lay down like a dog.
Okay, so sorry, I should have specified whether we were in a corner. or
Yeah,
not.
guess what's the situation?
Dude, I did.
Parameters.
Bro, I said I was in line at a liquor store, waiting to go into the aisle. That's not a corner.
So you want to address the specific liquor store situation?
No, sure.
Okay. How old is he?
So
Guess. Just give me
I
a
feel like
number.
this guy. We're gonna say 63, so he doesn't get automatically.
Okay. 63. Does he have gray hair?
He has gray hair, but he was walking on his own. He didn't have any assistance. No cane, no walker, nothing.
Did he physically shove you, harm you, get in your way?
He didn't. He didn't. No, and I'm not saying I should have fought him in that moment. I was thinking like, so he would have to instigate it
If he shoves you, on site.
on site.
On site.
But this is the thing, though, dude. It's like if I win that fight, I feel like everyone looks at me like I was a bully, or like I was
No.
You don't think so? You think
No.
Do you think they would cheer me on?
If he's not a senior citizen
Yeah.
and he started it,
Yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah, I just had this whole fantasy of fighting him afterwards, and then I was like,
hold on, no, I might take it back.
because if he has gray hair, I feel like people won't be doing the math. You know, I feel like people will turn on me.
If he's in his 50s, it's still that's still fucked up.
Well,
I feel like your 40s is like the last like era you can like throw a punch if you have to.
right.
You know what? No, I
disagree.
I take everything back.
There's plenty of fit 50-year-olds, and
not that.
they're definitely out there.
Rare.
You think so?
Very rare.
I feel like there'll
Very
be more.
rare.
Okay, so they
There's
have
going
to
to be
fit.
more in the future, but right now
I guess
it's
you're
very
right. You're right. That's true.
I feel like if
will be more.
they're in their 40s,
So they can't be over.
if they shove you first and they're in their 40s, you can fight them.
Okay.
I feel like 50 is a cutoff.
So here's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
50. Yeah, 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting 50-year-olds fucked up.
That's kind of how I
It-
felt.
it's
I was
no,
like,
you're right. It's
because he was
fucked up.
probably late
It's fucked up.
50s, early 60s, and I
Yeah,
was
you're
like,
right. Yeah.
man. And then I was thinking, like, man, well, I feel like in the moment I was like, I couldn't fight him even if I wanted to. So I was like, what would I do? And then I was thinking, like, I can't physically fight him, but I
Right.
could verbally berate him and mock him in front of everyone, and then just get everyone to gang up on him, make him feel bad.
But then you're just a dick at that point.
But if he started it, then that would be, what else could I do?
If he's in 60s, you're still a dick.
What if he's in his 50s? I feel like 50s, you can definitely verbally attack someone.
50s, you can verbally attack someone. I agree with that. I'll give you that. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
But 60s, you're right. And since he
60s
was in the
fucked
gray
up.
area, so I would just have to sit there and just take it. I would just have to leave.
If he's in 60s, yeah. You
Damn,
gotta
bro.
take it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think you gotta do.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we got youth privilege.
Yeah, you're right. That is
I mean, we
true.
won't have it for that much longer, but we still got youth privilege.
For the time being,
For the time being, we got it.
man.
Yeah.
It's a fun question though. It's like
That's a fantastic question. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It really, I thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
I was
I can
mad.
tell.
Yeah, dude.
Guys, Chill Botanicals. You need to get your CBD game up right here. Hey, right here. This is the answer. All right. Guys, I know in the past my code has been Baez10. You get 10% off. But Chill has just announced to me and to the rest of the team, we're going to up a little for you guys. We're going to be doing 20% off every time you use our code. That's right. Every time you go Chill Botanicals, in the link in my bio on Instagram, you use my code BAZE20, you're going to get 20% off your order. 20% off your entire order.
20% off.
20% off. So we got the energy blend for the broad spectrum CBD. great for the morning. I take it every day. Helps me get my mood right. Helps me get my energy up without the anxiety from too much caffeine. It's good natural energy for the body. Very healthy, very clean stuff. And if you're trying to relax at night, chill, if you will, at nighttime, you get these Delta 8 THC gummies. These things are amazing. They're great for helping me sleep, help me recover after a long workout and a long day of work. These will get you a little toasty, if you know what I mean. So use discretion when using these. But again, I highly recommend these too. These are great products. So guys, Chill Botanicals, CHYLL. Hit them in the link in my bio. Get 20% off your order. Use Baez20. Now back to the show.
Let's talk Bishop Sycamore, but I don't know anything about it. I just read your text and then I Googled and just started learning about it. And it seems ridiculous.
So Bishop Sycamore played IMG Academy. If you know anything about IMG Academy, basically if you're like one of the top youth athletes in the world, you go there for school and you play sports there.
Okay, wow.
Doesn't matter if it's football, basketball, track, hockey, lacrosse, baseball, whatever. If you're one of the best in the world or in the country at it, you go to that school in Florida.
In Florida, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've been the best at literally everything for the past 10 years.
And they've got to be D1 then, right?
This high school.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, so it's a high school and you go there.
It costs $65,000 to go there.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
It's like a.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is it's nicer than 99% of universities. So they usually play on ESPN like once or twice a year because they're super nationally ranked.
Yeah.
And they play this team called Bishop Sycamore. Kind of a team from out of nowhere, but they got the game.
Yeah.
During the game, the announcers realized there's no 5-star recruits on this game. There's no high-level recruits from this team.
Okay.
Like,
just reading through the roster.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Comes to find out, this is a fake team. They're a bunch of 21, 22-year-olds who aren't in college. Led by, it's not a real school. None of them are going to school. It's a fake school. And this guy, this head coach, has been doing this for years now with different teams.
No way.
For a few years now. He was get a bunch of people who are desperate for the opportunity, play football, get their name out there, whatever.
Oh my
and
god!
He'll get them in a situation where they're going to school, but they're not actually, and they play random teams, and he'll get paid for it because, a team like IMG, they'll pay a team to play them for a national game to get so it's mutually beneficial for both teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll make money off of that, and you'll hoard the money. He won't help out any of his players. They don't pay for hotels or anything.
And then just moves on to the next town and sets up again. This is literally the plot of Music Man.
Yeah.
No fucking way. But
the football version.
But for high school football.
Pretty much.
That's insane, bro.
This isn't the first time he's done it. He's done it a couple other times, too.
Bro, that's amazing.
Here's the thing.
I can't believe that.
Here's my take on it. And it's kind of similar to what they were saying on Flagrant 2.
Wow.
That's how I was thinking about this. It's if you put the time and energy into setting all that up, setting up the game on ESPN,
oh my god,
setting up all the fake coordinates for the school, setting up all the fake shit you need to get organized, getting all the equipment and stuff for the players, designing all the plays and stuff.
Yeah.
If you put that much time to actually coaching, you could be a high school level, college level coach.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put effort to the real thing.
Yeah.
And you can do it for real.
You totally could. Why are you moving around? Why are you jumping from place to place?
I don't know. But apparently he's a known con man who's on the run from the law and stuff from different states.
Oh my! And so I'm guessing he must change his name and switch up his appearance a little bit.
I guess he doesn't even change his name. He just goes from place to place and
hopes people don't Google him.
Yeah, people don't want to catch on to later.
But I mean, if he's trying to get on ESPN and stuff, isn't that counterproductive to his strategy?
I think it's first time on ESPN.
Oh, see that he got too cocky. That must be it. He got too cocky. He's I've been pulling that off at least a few times. Didn't always work out, but I'm gonna go there, and this time I'm gonna get to fucking ESPN. But he didn't realize people are gonna see me from all over. This is a national thing, and now I don't know if he's gonna have to change his name after this one if he's gonna ever do this again.
No, he's already been charged.
He's been charged.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got him.
They got him.
They got him.
I figured he
just. No. They got him now.
In my head, I was envisioning
the ESPN game. They got him. Yeah.
I was envisioning him in some track slacks,
yeah,
and then jumping into the toboggan of a.
You know the best part?
the caboose of a train.
Yeah. You know the best part?
What?
They lost 58-0.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, but is he even a good coach then?
You telling me?
Does his team ever win games?
Where they practice? They don't have a field.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, this feels like something I would get.
So a bunch
into.
of like 21, 22-year-olds lost to a bunch of like 17-year-old kids.
Oh my god, good, bro.
Yeah.
But so then I feel like they're kind of all in on it. I feel like that's the difference between the Music Man thing, because in that movie, like all the kids actually think that they're in a band and they don't think they're part of like a trick.
Right.
But all of those 22-year-olds are pretending to be high schoolers. Right?
I think they're just staying hush hush because they want an opportunity.
Right. So I mean, but they know that they're playing a high school team.
They don't know the full extent of it, but they know a little bit of it.
They know enough to be like, don't ask too many questions. We're just excited. Do they get paid up front or anything? So they're literally told that they'll get. Are they even told they're gonna get paid?
I don't know, but they pay for their own like hotels for the games and stuff like that. Oh my
god, dude! What a racket!
So yeah,
dude, imagine that, man. That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
Where do you think? I'm just like trying to figure out the backstory of this guy, like how he would get to that point. Because all I can think of is the guy in Music Man. You've seen that movie, right?
I know the story.
I feel like we maybe watched that in like choir once or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah. It's actually a fantastic movie. It's like it's so good.
Maybe you aren't a Chad.
Yeah. Dude, if I'm a Chad?
Yeah.
Because I like musicals?
Yeah, you're not a Chad anymore because you like musicals.
Oh, I thought you said I am a Chad. I'm like, bro, I don't think you know what that means. No, yeah, maybe I'm not. So this is what I'm saying. If you talk to me for a minute, I don't think that's what I am.
Before we wrap up, I do want to touch on Elizabeth Holmes because I fucking love this story.
What is this story? I also know this one.
They're making a movie about her right now with Amanda Seyfried playing her, and I cannot wait for this movie because this girl is the most psycho human being to ever live, and I love it. And I told you the Bishop Sycamore story, right? I told you that first because this is like that story, but like times 1,000.
What did she do?
You never heard of Elizabeth Holmes? There's no way you haven't heard of her.
Say something about her.
She was like
I'll think
Woman of the Year, like in Time Magazine, like 3 years ago.
Okay, I must have heard of her. I can't put a face to the name. All I can think of is Katie Holmes.
So basically, she was like crowned like the female Steve Jobs like a few years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, keep going because you're starting to ring bells.
Remember the company Theranos?
Vaguely.
Okay, so basically, this chick, she's like this whiz kid genius. She goes to Stanford.
Yeah.
She like blows away all professors and stuff. Everyone's like amazed by her brilliance, and she's working in like biotech and engineering, whatever.
Yeah.
And she drops out because she wants to start this company called Theranos. And basically, what the idea is behind this company is, so you know, like how you take like blood samples or like you prick your finger, or whatever, and then you like get like lab results from like the hospital, but it takes like so long to get like the full like blood work done. It takes like a week or even longer, and it's so detailed but takes so long in the process, whatever.
Yeah.
So the idea behind this company was there'd be a machine. They go to like a Walgreens, who they were partnering with for a while.
Yeah.
Go up to this machine, get your finger pricked.
Yeah.
And then within like 15 minutes, it'll give you, from one drop of blood, you get this full on whole like lab result work that would take like a month to like compile.
Wow.
In like 15 minutes.
Okay. So revolutionary idea.
Shit. Like we're moving to like a new age of like medicine shit.
Wow.
So that was her idea, right?
Elizabeth Holmes. Okay.
So this chick was like wearing power suits, like turtlenecks.
Oh yeah.
Like
I could see it. I can envision it.
And like when she would talk, like people like really like leaned in, like listen, like this was like Steve Jobs like reincarnated basically. So people like thought of her like she's like so like forward thinking, like
yeah.
This woman is it.
Okay.
And she had like all these like Wall Street, like the biggest names on Wall Street on her board.
Okay.
The biggest names from like Stanford and like modern medicine on her board.
This sounds so familiar.
She got like billions and billions of dollars in investments. She was like a billionaire by the time she was like 23 or something like that.
Okay.
And like, but then people started asking questions like, wait, like, the machine was supposed to come out like a year, like at this time. It's not out yet. She's like, yeah, we're still working on a few things. Like we're gonna doing that and stuff.
No way.
And like people would notice that like start catching on like, wait, like we caught you this time like with your voice like this, but when you're in interviews you talk down like this.
That also sounds familiar. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like everything like kept like piling up in the news. But like at the same time, she's like number one person like tech and like modern media. She's like the queen of Silicon Valley at the time. Like she's on the face of every magazine cover.
Right.
But like at the same time, people are asking questions like, wait, like we don't have machines yet. Walgreens is like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Her investors like one by one start slowly pulling out.
Things are looking a little weird.
And then like they like shut down the whole operation eventually on Theranos. Like she like ran like San Francisco and like hid in like this like apartment other with her fiance. And like sometimes reporters like catch her in the street and they try to ask her questions, but she would just like keep on walking, whatever. And now she's in court for like fraud and everything.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna look. Now that you said all that, I'm gonna look up a picture and see if I recognize her.
Yeah. And now she's using the Me Too excuse in court, like, oh, so distressed from like sexual assault, or whatever. So like, it made me.
So she's saying that in hopes that will help with her fraud case.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I do know this person. This is all coming together.
I don't know what it is about this story that I've been following for the past like couple of years, but I've been like, every time there's an update, I immediately go and like search like every bit of information on like these updates on this story because it's so fascinating.
Wow.
She literally like became a billionaire in like, it's like the Ponzi scheme, but like in like the tech and like science world. Basically, they equivalent of that.
Dude, I love when your Wikipedia page has a subtitle that says downfall. Dude, what are you, the Roman Empire, bro?
Dude.
That's awesome.
I am gonna follow every bit of it, and I'll be giving you guys updates every week.
Dude, I want to hear updates on this.
Because it's such an insane story.
Dude, I love a good con artist story. I think they're fascinating.
It's an insane story.
Oh, dude.
Isn't it?
Oh my god,
it's so
yes.
crazy. I'll send you some videos of like some good like in-depth shit and some like documentary stuff because it's all like I'm just talking about like the main points. There's like other stuff along the way.
Yeah,
it's so fascinating,
dude. I totally want to talk about this again because I have so many questions. It's so
irritating, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate you. Me and Ken were talking earlier. We're hoping to have some guests coming on in the future sometime. When that will be, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll definitely have some guests on in the new studio. Thank you for supporting, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.